is there no sound? Has gotten dirty. Here we go. I feel someone did something with this. No, it's all good. Almost had him. Almost had him. Definitely had him. Just needed to transform with this. Don't know what happens if they don't transform. Medicines needs shock weather. Okay, and tigers, no enhanced tigers into this. Where do I get money to buy it? Never mind, I think these will do. Shock willingness, no. Need I won't be using tigers, so that's why we get damage reduction here. Need to make more of evil. Let's eat all of them and let's go. This evil powder there. All of them. Something else that is required, which is called iron pellet, because I can't be getting hit when I'm healing myself. It's the most annoying thing ever. Once you've started heal, you cannot even cancel that. Not this. Give me iron pellet. Why do I have no people? I have none. Did I create them? What the? Should just stay back. The critical thing is really good. Getting 2000 on crits. This last form. I'm almost having this getting out. Need more tigers supply friends. I don't have it. Oh, wait, looks like I have to do it without it. Crap. Struggle with that. Can I do rock solid here? The start is good, except for the part that kills me all the time. This thing here needs to be dealt with somehow. I put everything in my smash stance. I think I'm doing pretty good. I just need to dodge that. Able to take away half of his health in the beginning of the fight. Lot of money is good here. Use him. Shots. 700. Your alt thing, whatever. I know you're aching to do it. and it's already ending. Finally.
Our sire's head was hung when he defied the celestial court. We dreaded the Jade Emperor's wrath and pleaded with Master Yuan to help us abscond from our waters. But he warned us we might hide for a time, but not forever. In the end, someone will come to claim our lives.
Why is he not dead, man?
He had more to say. Sires to sons, we are destined to die for the righteous cause. I trust him, yet I won't obey. May your path not once more be a mere thread in their grand design.
Have been claimed. If not now, when will you reunite? Destiny repeats itself, always. Why not cast the die once more?
The yellow long transformation. Steel, golden lightning spells, gold thunder, lightning skip, a deadly dance for broken swift, mind core, please spent I am, the long battle, golden card. And approach it, obviously. Let us see what he has to say. In robes concealed a long lies, trapped within the currents of lifestyles, soaring high, golden lining arise. Fate's trial from which none can hide. The plan he had was simple, since the old man could foresee destiny, he would surely sidestep misfortune. By staying with him, he believed he could elude all danger. After all his brothers each fled to distant realms, he transformed into a long pattern on the Yuan Shoucheng's robe. For the next 100 years, he followed the old man across the vast lands, watching him decipher omens and foretell futures. But what good did his words change most? In their hubris, fell into the same snares. Whenever this occurred, the old man would seek refuge in dream. By fortune's grace, he possessed a gourd that brewed its own wine, and thus he often drowned his sorrows in the self-spun stupor. In his drunken haze, the old man would often converse with the shadows. At times he would mutter wistfully, "What use is it to see through the game if you cannot play it? And if you do not enter the game, what is use at all?" At other times he would be spirited and cheerful, exclaiming, "With life and death both predetermined, so why not be bold and give it a try?" Occasionally he would speak with a heavy heart. What's done shapes what's to come. How many can truly defy destiny? And sometimes he would sigh and question, if you could predict where you would die and deliberately avoid it, would you really escape? Long often wondered if these words were meant for him, but since the old man never exposed to throw him away, he assumed the old man was just raveling in his drunkenness. As time went on, these words gnawed at his heart, leaving him torn and unable to decide whether to leave. So he took the refuge there, what clean materials from now and not required. Also, I don't need this anymore, not because I'm not fighting anyone, and obviously I need more experience. Then I want to craft anything new. Okay, craft this. It is better. Again, I have this. I think I need to craft the spider thing now. It has 12% chance. That is a lot. The final chapter. Self-advance of the Creeper's Shrine. We went there, and now there is nowhere but here.
Please. You must save me.
So, both my trap and my vessel failed. But how?
When I saw him, I just couldn't. The destined one then arrived and bested me. Now the monkey has ransacked our hollow.
A mere monkey showing such disrespect. Your wound was recovering. But now it's getting worse. Fear not. I'll deal with him. But before that thing of mine, do you still have it?
I do.
Very well. Despite all your failures, you led the destined one here. I should reward you for that. But the thing I gave you, now I must have it back! You girls are far too young to comprehend my design. This, along with those relics inside him, shall free me of Kunlun's reign.
100 iron damage star.
Rest assured, darling, I'll avenge you. Now let go of your misery and rest in peace. You graceful ignorance!
Let my transformation if I die. First, I will be chased by
With lies! It's finishing! You deny the ascension. I must walk it alone. They forced my hand. Millions of your money. Now join them in death. And you! My plan is undone because of you. Pay it with your life! Seek your death. you on your way! Supremacy of Kunlun stands behind me!
From the fog, a light so bright for the fog under his strips, mists going by, a light so bright as fire blazing under his hundred eyes. Let me get to the long transformation. The golden lining. And some sparks. I have to fight from the beginning. I thought the spiders will help. Will they not? Yeah.
You are super.
What does seeing through mean? It's here. Performing upon seeing through an enemy. So performing heavy attack during light attack combo with a focus point allows the Destined One to execute a resolute strike. During resolute strike, the Destined One can see through incoming enemy attacks and nullify their damage.
Find a new one.
Bro. Damage reduction, okay. Should I take something else? Oh, now damn.
The rebels with might find no rightful demise. Without that rooster-eating mother!
I. Oh god. How do we
Stands behind me.
So yeah, at the end I will get a transformation. But is this a transformation a better one than the Guangmao? I wonder. This transformation I can hit him. Also I've learned to see through. Out of... Oh my god, you really picked me out of all them. Nice. Behold the betrayal. More eyes do not see more than mortal rivals.
Come down, Grandmaster. I need you.
Where was Zhu Waji along with all of this? That's his son. I mean, his daughter. The TMN commander.
You haven't changed a bit. You
We have the nose, ear, and eyes. What is this? Mouth? No, it should be eye. The eye of the chosen one. Celestial Palace. The rabbit.
月光在西边的城楼，
思念是眉间的药。
Purple violet spider.
月年年望相思，寻常最长久。
汹涌如潮流，
忐忑似轻舟，有你相伴这一路，多么自由。
Notice is something he shouldn't have. So he's going down to the mortal realm now.
宇宙
从立春到离愁，
在那一刻，我爱上你的所有。忘了
He was one horny pig.
心田的光，
记得是老套的酒。
指引是相拥无言，
愿天黑化到你，怎会说不可？
Spider sisters turns into a catfish.
喧闹如潮流，
Everyone runs away but one. The violet spider.
有你相伴这一路，多么
晚上
朝露
阳光，
苍白，
也不过白昼。听错了风，又怎么会有以后？
飘摇似轻舟，
清凉蒸馏。
Both show themselves to them each other.
我有多久？安心。
活着爱着，绽放或者不是，永远无分享。
But they are all bound by destiny. So he goes with his.
为歌
相守，
今生有求，
相
strength, but not in wisdom. You've not only hurt Bajia and his darling, but also laid waste to the seal of the High Ones. A grave misdeed. Mortal or immortal, all seek to break from the past and start anew. Yet destiny, like a lover's tongue, speaks one way and means another. Though you may savor it yourself, you can never tell if you truly want it or not.
Envious tongue. So I already had the eye. Mythical. First, let us read about him. Oh crap, we have fallen. So, sixth sister. In hidden groves, a home appears. Laughter fills the path with flowers near. Girl chases the butterfly at flight, as rumors fade like shooting stars in the night. In the Webbit follow, were no children of the same age as the sixth sister. She usually spent her time with her elder sisters, who were all very nice to her. Only the fourth sister would strictly supervise her training. Sometimes, when she trained diligently, the fourth sister would take her to the mountain top to gaze at the scenery outside and tell her stories about the world beyond the mountains. Although she enjoyed following her fourth sister, the fourth sister often went into the mountain to investigate secrets unknown to her. Claiming it was dangerous, she refused to take her along, which left the sixth sister feeling bored. One day, a flower-viewing banquet was held in the mountains, and the lesser Yaguais from the mountain Lushan came to deliver gifts. As usual, after completing their task, they were invited to stay and drink. The elder sisters were busy entertaining the guests and taking care of their mother, so the sixth sister wandered off on her own with Stuart Guy. Unable to refuse her, had to accompany her around the cave for a while. The two drunken big guys saw the sixth sister, pointed at her, saying, "Is that the one?" The other big guy replied, "Yes, that's the one." Feeling annoyed by their comments, the sixth sister retorted, "Why are you big guys pointing at me? Where are your manners, and what did you mean for this and that?" The steward guy tried to signal the big guys to shut up, but they continued, "Little girl, let us tell you a secret that everyone knows but you." Steward guy quickly tried to intervene, but the sixth sister earnestly said, "Go ahead." The two big guys laughed and said, "Your father is big, just like us. You are a relative of our old big family." Contrary to their expectation, the little girl didn't burst in anger or throw a tantrum. Instead, she pouted and spoke with a dismissive tone, saying, "You must be attempting to establish a connection with me because you lack skill in your craft and seek to exploit me. The one my mother chose would never be someone as despicable as you." Hearing this, the big guys felt embarrassed and never dared to choke at her again. The fifth sister, Oriolis, are charming. Swallows love to play. Sisters close and bond. Let them not be swayed by worldly affray. Now, the fifth sister of the Zoo family, in the prime of her youth, was renowned for her stunning beauty. One night, dark clouds obscured the moon. The fifth daughter of the Zoo family, in the prime of her youth, was renowned for her stunning beauty. One night, dark clouds obscured the moon, and a chilly winter swept over the village, signaling an impending storm. The fifth sister was accompanying her second sister in the village, overseeing the work of the lesser Yaguais, when she spotted a traveling scholar seeking shelter from the rain. Feeling mischievous, she decided to play a trick on him. The scholar, being somewhat naive, was worried about his bookcase getting served and rushed into the deserted village without noticing the Yaguais. He barely made it inside, bolted the door, and lit an oil lamp just as the rain began to pour on the outside. Gazing at the rain through the window, the scholar was inspired to recite poetry. Zeus land in turmoil, the court in disarray, like thunder claps in clear skies they swift. A clap of thunder roared. The scholar thought he saw the wind shake, but paid no mind until he finished reciting, feeling refreshed. As he finished the line, he noticed the window lattice moving, and assuming it was the wind and rain, he hurriedly shut the window. After finishing his poem, feeling refreshed, he suddenly realized someone was knocking at the door. He caught a glimpse of a graceful silhouette on the door's paper screen, and a sense of alarm washed over him as he entertained the thought that it could be a Yagwai. However, considering his own wretched and remarkable existence, he somehow found solace in the idea of becoming a victim of pity. As the scholar hurriedly got up and flung the door open, expecting to see the stunning Yagwai, he was instead met with a horrifying sight. A ghost with disheveled hair and pustule eyes. Overwhelmed with terror, he let out a scream and instinctively pushed past her, desperate to escape the haunted house. Outside the door, the fifth daughter, playing with her delicate fingers, leaned gracefully against the wall, only to be knocked off balance angrily. She walked into the house, cursing the scholar for his rudeness, and happened to see an old bronze mirror on the desk. Picking it up, she found out that the storm had washed away her makeup, leaving her face a patchwork of colors, and with her wet hair covering, she looked truly frightening. Even she couldn't help but laugh. And fourth sister, sword-faced to the azure sky, enemy blood stains the black robe high, fortunate to be maidens fair, outshining heroes with grace and flair. In the old days, the Scorpion Lord brought his son to the temple of Yellow Fingers, seeking refuge. The hundred-eyed Taoist master, covering the power of his money, the power of his money, promised to arrange marriages between the young spider Yagwais and the Scorpion Princess. Hence, he called forth the Violet Spider. Hence he called forth Violet Spider and four of her daughters to meet them. Once everyone was seated, the Taoist master asked the princes to introduce themselves one by one. The eldest prince stood up, thumping his chest, and declared, "My skills were personally taught by my father. Among my brothers, I am the best bachelor. If all the sisters wish to marry me, don't let it cause any discord." Seeing the sisters frown, the second prince quickly stood up and interjected, "Sisters, please forgive my brother's recklessness. Strong as he is, which I admit, I am known as capable. If you choose me as your husband, I will expand our domain and make us prosperous." The Taoist master was displeased by the second prince's ambition, and the sisters too remained non-committal, turning their gaze to the third scorpion son, feeling the pressure on their stairs. Of their stairs, he reluctantly said, "My brothers are all skilled, and my younger brother is also exceptional. Sisters, please consider carefully before making a choice." The fourth prince, disdained of his third brother's lack of confidence, said, "My third brother is a bit awkward in temperament. I hope you don't mind. Although I am younger, my future is promising. Choosing me is choosing the future." After hearing their self-introduction, the Taoist master asked the four daughters of the Zhu family to express their opinion one by one. The eldest sister spoke gently. "With many sisters to look after, and our mothers illness, I cannot lay down this burden and let my sister suffer. My marriage can wait a few more years." The scorpions shook their head, expressing regret. The second sister laughed coquettishly and said, "I am busy managing the family's business alone, with many financial gaps to fill. If any of you are willing to help bridge these gaps, I might consider this marriage." The Scorpion Lord's mountain had long since fallen into ruin, with no wealth to speak of. So the second sister words effectively ended the conversation. The third sister, holding a fan, said, "I wish to marry someone with whom I can live in harmony. I love poetry. Have any of you read his works? It is likely that the four princes didn't even know what poetry was, let alone who read his words. Consequently, everyone pinned their hopes on the fourth sister, sitting at the end. The fourth sister hummed softly out of boredom before speaking. "My sisters, you were too polite, speaking so tactfully that they probably didn't even understand. This so-called meeting is just a scheme against us. We would end up with no gain, for they take our dowries and positions in our cave. How dare they consider us as ones to be taken advantage of? They call themselves princes, yet none of them are noble. If they truly had any skills, why not earn their own fortunes instead of showing off and making fools of themselves here?" After the fourth sister outburst, the conversation at the table shifted to criticizing her. The apologies were exchanged. The topic of marriage was never brought up again. Third sister. In seclusion of hundreds pings, truth unfolds into the mountain brings, rosy face turns into grey hair, love stories seldom end fair. The third daughter of the Shu family, graceful in demeanor and gentle in nature, loved reading and writing, observing that her younger sisters were still naive and her two elder sisters were extremely busy. She focused on needlework and became the best weaver in the family. The fabric shop, run by the second sister outside, used weaving patterns designed by run by second sister outside the weaving used weaving patterns designed by the third sister. The weavers in the cave were also trained by her. Due to her gentle and kind-hearted nature, she often found it difficult to command the youngers. Thus, the fifth sister became her best assistant, while the third sister taught the weaving patterns in hand. The fifth sister followed with a punishing ruler. If any weaver was particularly unruly, the straightforward fifth sister would report them to the second sister, who would then seal the offender and prone to be used as proof. Because the eldest and the second sisters were often preoccupied with various affairs, the fifth sister had been following the third sister since childhood. The third sister was very quiet, so the fifth sister became a lively counterpart. The two sisters bickered, quarreled, and it made the days pass more easily. Among the books the third sister often read were those strange mortal anecdotes. She always found them fascinating and longed to experience those romantic scenes depicted. However, she was too wise to follow for any romantic scholar, knowing that most young wise in those stories meant tragic ends. With powdered face and hair in a twist, a slender waist adorned with jade, a mist as charming as maiden from the skies, yet formidable when she was. The second sister was raised. Second sister of Zhu family was raised as a boy from a young age. She managed the finances and traders for the cave. Due to her straightforward and generous nature, she had the most interaction with stewards. Yeah, I think I read this one. First sister. The path home is covered in green moss. Peach blossoms begin to bloom across. How tender and gentle care and affection amongst sisters are loving connection. The eldest of the Zhu family was gentle and serene, caring for her younger sisters like a mother. She meticulously managed every aspect of their daily lives. Even the straightforward second sister and the independent fourth sister behaved obediently and showed touch of girlish charm in her presence. Each day, she oversaw the caves, catering everyone's clothing, and was the go-to for disputes, illnesses, joys, and sorrows, keeping her busy from dawn till dusk. There was always a steady stream of lesser replies coming to her with messages. My lady, the second or fourth sister are arguing. My lady, the fifth sister, scolded a weaver, and now they need an extra hand. And someone be sent. My lady, the sixth lady, injured herself was practicing, and asks for you to come and have a look. One day, the lady of the house and mother called her to her side. As soon as she stepped into the herd, the tranquil scene of her mother admired her with flowers under her tree caught her eye. Her mother waved her over, saying, "The flowers in our abode are more beautiful than those that are around." Meanwhile, outside the hut, the lesser Yagua in charge of catering was waiting for her to decide the menu. And the steward overseeing the cocoon was waiting to report matters. The eldest sister asked, "Mother, is there something you wish to instruct me on?" Her mother gently took her hand and said, "I just want you to accompany me in admiring these flowers." She smiled warmly, adding, "I will. They will wear you out." The eldest sister looked at her mother and was suddenly transported back to many ages ago. Her mother had held her hand in the same way as they admired the peach blossoms together. The flowers were beautiful then. So was her mother. I think I've read this one. Baisha did not kill the violets, but Hundred-eyed Taoist master tending the furnace, stroking the flame, making pills to immortality aspire. Countless eyes and countless schemes, one misstep and shatter all dreams. Will this work? While its father lowered had a hand, not daring to look directly at the hundred-eyed Taoist master. The master handed a needle to the old woman and said softly, "With what the monkey left behind in this vessel of mine, you have nothing to worry about. If both fail, come to me, and I will back you up." He paused, as if a new thought had struck him, and added, "If I act first, you will never see the pig again." Hearing this, the old woman quickly took the needle, thanked him, and left. Once the door closed, an immortal with a red scalp and a green face came in, holding a fly whisk. He emerged from behind the screen, looking at the master imposingly. The master bowed respectfully and reported, "With that, the pig in our hands, destined one alone will not cause any trouble." The crane immortal remained non-committal inside. "Your little schemes are all under His Majesty's watchful eye. He hasn't intervened out of respect for Her Majesty." The master chuckled dryly and replied, "Her Majesty's word, they have taken too much profit. This time our principal and interest must be taken aback." The crane immortal flicked his fly whisk as if shooing away flies and said lazily, "Once it's done, you leave, but they will still have to stay." No expression could be seen on the master's face as he bowed deeply to the mortal. The eyes, the ears, the nose, and the tongue. Each equipped so slightly increases the health recovery. I think this would be good. What is here? Both are legendary, except this one has better something. Maybe I have to craft it in the shrine. I have the mythical. So how is this rated? Like, mythical is the best one. Moderate increases the damage dealt by pillar stance moves. Long can be summoned to execute thunder at enemy at pillar stance. Heavy attacks that got 3 effects. So mythical is the best one, or legendary is the best one. Acquisition order, attack, no, not default. Rarity, yes. Oh, yes, so mythicals are the best one, and I have the, so I will make the long. Now, let's read the Crane Immortal.
This one must be a high immortal from the court. Amid the trials of the 7 spiders and the many-eyed one, it was Bodhisattva Pilanpur who lent a hand. No aid from the court was given. But Wukong is ever heedless of rules. He might have sought higher places for help.
Okay. Who's this? The 100-eyed oust.
Long ago, the many-legged one was subdued by Bodhisattva Pilanpur and locked on Purple Cloud Mountain. Only by a plea from the celestial court was he spared. The immortals dispatch minions to enact their will, while they remain serene, as if playing a game of chess. Pity those pawns. They know full well what they are, yet they cling to false hopes and even take pride in it.
Was destined to die.
The posts of the court have stood unchanged. But the same seat might not always be held by the same immortal. So too the 7 spider guys. They boast an endless procession of generations. Even the sacred gourmand remains mundane if he clings to the ties of love. He was an admiral of the court, a pig in the mountains, and bargier in the journey. Yet his nature remains unchanged. So be it. A guileless fool may know less sorrow.
Bachi. Shu Bachi. Who's this?
This rooster is Pilampor's son, the Dawn Star he was called. Through him is forged the Weaver's Needle, the one that subdued the many-eyed master. More than that, he once crowed a giant she-scorpion to death. Indeed, he is a bane to all insects.
That does appear. Good, noity guys.